G'day guys, I just wanted to elaborate a bit further on one of the previous episodes I put up, or the previous shorts. It was about margin calling the bank, where you put, taking your money out of the bank and putting it back in your account. When I'm saying my account, I'm meaning I'm taking it out of the umbrella of the central bank system that it was in. So in that example I was saying about the fractional reserve system, how for every $10,000 you put in the bank's, or like the bank's vault or whatever, like your account, that's just an IOU. They're taking that $10,000 and they're creating an additional 100, and they're loaning that out, and they're getting $6,000 interest off that money. So when I say it was an issue pulling money out, what I'm referencing to is when you're buying crypto. So the reason why it's only crypto, and it actually can be cash as well. This is also why they've got a problem with cash, not pretty much anything else. So if you're transacting between the big four or even further, St. George and all those other banks, if you're pulling $10,000 out of Westpac and putting it into NAB, Commonwealth or ANZ, that's still under the umbrella of the central bank. So in that example I was saying, if you take your money out, you're margin calling them, and they don't have that $10,000 that backs the $100,000 loan that they've created out of thin air, they don't have to sell that loan when it's still under the umbrella of the central bank system, because it's all one bank that owns everything. So they don't actually have to sell the loan, because all the banks are actually just one big bank. So but when it comes a problem is when it's cash, when you want to pull cash out. So you're pulling $10,000 cash out. Now all of a sudden there's no money in the banking system anymore, and they want to know all these questions on, where are you using it, what's it for, because they're trying to pencil in things on what that money was actually used for, so they can keep the loan or have to get rid of it. The same thing with crypto when you're buying something like Bitcoin. I'm not too sure about the stable coins and stuff, but when it comes to purchasing, I was trying to remove some of my money, give it to a crypto broker and purchase me some Bitcoin. There was a huge issue. Luckily there wasn't a Karen on the phone, and she ended up letting the transaction go through. But when I'm trying to I'm now removing my money. In that example, let's just say it was $10,000. I'm removing $10,000 out of the system. They have to sell that $100,000 loan. So that's what I wanted to clarify, guys. So just keep educating yourself on these things. Make sure you're switched on. Don't let anyone BS you. I know some of these things aren't believable, but just follow the math. The math will set you free. So like, comment, share, subscribe, share it with your friends, share it with someone you think that might enjoy this sort of content or find it useful. Keep investing, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.